Okay, good morning. This is our first lesson on the democratization of DDIP. I'm going to start with a thorough warm-up from what I call the from the ground up warm-up, where we essentially acknowledge a piece of our anatomy from the ground up, from our toes to our nose, and limber every joint, every muscle, and every body part up. So here we go. This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Say it to yourself. If you're doing this at home, then it's even more important for you to recite the little isms so that you remember what the hell you're doing. Okay, so rise up on your toes and say toes. Warming up the back of the calf muscle, your Achilles tendon, your feet and your ankle. And we rock our alternating rock back and forth on our heel. And this is going to warm up your shin muscles. See a little bit of that right here. And the front of your ankle. And this is a really important muscle on the front of your shin that prevents you from falling on your face. Okay, it's called the tibialis anterior. All right. Then we bring our heels to our rear and we say butts, butt. So toes, shins, hams, hips. Then we do a floppy twist, letting our arms hang from side to side, warming up our torso. Then we go top to bottom, or I say north to south. Then we'll go down to a deep squat. Stretch out the inner thigh muscles, the butt cheeks, the low back. Then we'll rise up. We'll do some good morning. Warming up the low back, the hamstrings, the butt cheeks. Then we'll do a side stretch right, side stretch left. Try to keep your heel on the ground. Then wide stance, put your hands on the ground. Side stretch right and left in succession. On our knees, do what's called the child's pose. Keep our knees bent, come back, stretch out our chest and our shoulders. Rise up into an angry cat, arching the back. Cross body shoulder stretch, left and then right, loosening up the shoulders. Interlacing our thumbs, reaching toward the sky, stretching out our chest and our shoulders. Fishtailing a little bit left and right. Heat now comes on after we work out for an hour and a half. Now we're going to go onto our butt. We're going to do a butterfly. Stretching out our inner thigh muscles, our knees, our ankles. Put our feet together, stretch forward, again the hamstrings. Call this a straddle stretch with a chop, where we hit the inner thigh good. From there we go into a hurdler stretch right and a hurdler stretch left. Then we'll take our right foot out, bring our left leg over, and do a left butt cheek stretch and a little bit of a torso twist like that. It's a combination of an exercise and a stretch here. So we're going to stretch our left butt cheek and turn our torso in the opposite direction. So we create a little bit of a rotation at the torso. Switch it up. Extend our right knee. Put our left ankle across the front of the knee. Grab the left wrist. Feel the anatomy. The most common stretch you're going to, or most common injury you're going to sustain in a rigorous exercise program is going to be an inversion sprain of the ankle, which is essentially this. Step on it and twist. So we're going to protect against that by familiarizing ourselves with the anatomy and just making circles forward at the ankle and the foot, pulling back, maybe a little twist. And then I'll take the C grip, my right hand behind my left heel, and I'll grab the toes and pull in the opposite direction and switch that up. advanced stretch that you can, and a mobilization of the low back, which can also put too much pressure on the low back, so I'd rather you not do that. We're just going to do a lobra like this, where we plant our forearms on the ground and arch our back slightly. Feel a stretch in the abdomen, abdominal muscles, as well as some gentle pressure in the low back. The dirty bird is where we take our left knee and we bend it, and we use that leg as a lever. Taking our right foot, bring it back. We're stretching our butt cheek, we're moving our hip here. Switch that up. Knees together, hands back. Forearm finger flexor. Take our right hand, put it perpendicular to the fingers on our left, stretch the wrist, extend the elbow. Switch it up, stretch the wrist, extend the elbow. The sock monster stretch, you're going to make a sock monster, and then you're going to bend the wrist. Goose neck on the wrist while extending the elbow. Very similar to the forearm and finger flexor stretch. Now you're going to take your left hand, bring it between your thigh and your leg on the side. Let your head fall to the right. You're going to stretch the angle of the neck. Last but not least, we will do a side torso stretch. Side torso stretch, right? Side torso stretch left. Lying on your left butt cheek, that soft area on the side of your left. Some guys are too soft on your left butt cheek. Knee extended. You're going to take your right foot, put it right on top of the left. You're going to take your left hand, straighten the wrist, straighten the elbow, and you're going to lean into your left arm. We're stretching everything on this side of our body. We'll throw our arms across our chest. We'll shoulder circles to the front. Shoulder circles to the rear. Shake, shake, shake it out. And then you do the breakdance hand. And that is about as thorough of a static stretching regimen and mobilization of every joint in your body that you can possibly find. That will prepare you for the rigorous physical training that is to come. Our next video series is going to be on the jumping jack, which sounds simple, but could be quite advanced and very challenging. Full body exercise that will definitely kick your aims. Break.